Vote for Richarlison. Vote for Richarlison. If you don't, I'ma smack you. Get my cat to attack you. Leave you stiff like a statue. He a blue, we ain't crippin'. Yeah, he ball, Scotty Pippen. Plus he stay strong, Lincoln Felipe Anderson. Yeah, this a Felipe Anderson review. But I'm telling you, I need votes for Richarlison. Yeah, you better do it. I don't want bet you why Bellotti they are wasting. If you don't vote Richarlison, then you hatin'. Don't do it. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, One Star Week Foot, and we are back for another player review video. Welcome, guys. Thank you for watching as always. Let's get into this review. So, we're reviewing this 92 rated League SBC Felipe Anderson. And if you guys go on Reddit, you guys already know that people have been asking for this 4th League SBC player forever. I mean, EA announced it months and months and months ago. People speculated it was going to drop during Team of the Year. Or not Team of the Year, Team of the Season for each league, but it never dropped. They finally randomly dropped them the other day. And once I saw this card, I knew I had to try him. I have 88 Felipe Anderson. He's been such a long time servant of the club. So it's only right that I try this 92 Felipe Anderson and see how much better he's gotten. He's 5'9". He has the high work rates, 4-star combination. I played 5 games in Division 1 with him. I got 4 goals and no assists. Before we go any further though, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed, don't forget to hit the like button. Once again, thank you for watching. Now let's look at the stats. So, he has 98 pace. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Enough said. His shooting stats look very decent. He does have maxed out long shots and shot power. I think his other card had that as well. His finishing and attack positioning are upgraded to a decent degree. I was hoping for a little bit more attack positioning and finishing here, but I did slap a sniper on them to really upgrade them and max out his finishing. His passing stats are very nice. I think because of his passing stats, because of his pace and dribbling, the best position for him probably is the cam position. I mean, look at his passing. Very, very nice right there. His dribbling stats are insane. The only stat I would really want to upgrade is the reaction stat. So, once again, sniper is perfect for that. Defending stats are actually crazy. I think you could also play this guy as an attacking CM. I mean, he does have decent height, 5'9". Now he has decent defending stats. He has pace. He has the high work rates. The only thing he's missing really is the jumping. His stamina, aggression, strength, they all got good upgrades. So, enough of me talking. Let's jump into the gameplay. I'll be right back. Alright, so according to Footbin, this card's going to cost you about 450 to 460k to complete the League SBC. After packs, I'm guessing it'll put you around 300k. Is he worth that money? I would have to say at this stage of FIFA, I can't really co-sign it. There's different free cards on the game that are very similar to this card, like Promes, like the Alessandrini. There's different cheap cards that are very similar to this card, like Onyekuru, Lozano. I mean, it's hard for me to really co-sign doing this card. But if you need a Brazilian winger, left winger in the EPL, and you must get him for chem, then I would say he's a very good option. Let me break down the stats. So, 98 pace is exactly what you'd expect. This guy feels absolutely rapid in game. One of the fastest players I felt in game for sure. His acceleration out of skill moves, sublime. He definitely beats the defensive line with ease. And he feels fast on and off the ball due to his high agility. Overall, I got to give his pace a 10 out of 10. It's pretty much perfect. Next, we're going to talk about shooting. So, is his attack positioning at only 86 an issue? I would say no. I think he's still got into very intelligent positions. He made good runs. And because of his pace, he was always just a handful for the opposition to defend against. His finishing at 88, is that an issue? I would say no. For whatever reason, even though him and Alessandrini had the same finishing, I felt like Felipe Anderson had a much more reliable shot. I mean, they have similar shot power and everything like that. But in front of the box, I would much rather have Felipe Anderson shooting than Alessandrini. I'm not sure what it is, but he scored more one-on-ones than Alessandrini, and he was just generally more reliable inside and outside the box. Outside the box, though, this guy honestly has a perfect long shot. 99 long shots, 99 shot power. What is there to complain about? His overall shooting is very solid. I do have to give his shooting an 8.75 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about his passing. And this is a stat that a lot of people are overlooking on this card because you're bringing in Felipe Anderson, and I'm guessing you're bringing him in to either be a wide cam, a winger, or maybe even a striker. But I think cam is probably his best position because his passing is amazing. I mean, he has the vision, the short passing, the long passing, the curve. All his stats are dark green. He does have the good crossing as well if you want to play him at the wide cam or the right wing or left wing positions. He's a very well-rounded card passing-wise. He has a very good weight on his passes, and his passes will hit the target more times than not. So overall, I got to give his passing a 9 out of 10. Very, very solid passing overall. The next thing we're going to talk about here is the standout feature of this card, which is his dribbling. How is his dribbling in game? Honestly, this guy on the ball is something else. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of his body type, but this guy is so quick, so agile. He can stop on a dime and then accelerate right out of that stop. Him on the ball is the closest thing I felt to Neymar on this game, other than Neymar. He is very, very good on the ball, very responsive, very reactive to your left stick movement. He's very quick to turn. He is pretty much perfect on the ball. I can't really critique his dribbling at all. It's amazing. His ball control, very, very nice. His reactions are an issue because he only has 80 reactions. I didn't really notice it being an issue at all, honestly. I didn't really notice his reactions coming into play. His composure at 89, very solid. Agility and balance, almost maxed out. Ball control, dribbling, almost maxed out. It definitely feels like that in game. His dribbling is probably the best thing about this card other than his pace. So I gotta give his dribbling a 10 out of 10. Now we're gonna talk about his physical. All right, 94 stamina, definitely enough to play any position you want to, as long as you don't really just run his card into the ground. He should last 120 minutes. His strength at 70, is it noticeable? I would say no. He still feels weak, in my opinion. When he's getting challenged, I expected him to feel a little stronger. That's the thing that Alessandrini, that Lozano, that Onyekuru have over this card. They're able to ride the challenge, and I think it's down not only to the strength, but also down to the body type. Felipe Anderson, I noticed he was getting pushed off the ball more times than not, even though he has high aggression, decent strength. So I wouldn't really class his strength as a strength. Yeah, that was a weird sentence. His jumping at 50, obviously going to be horrible. I wouldn't really send any lobbed balls to him at all. You're not buying this card for that. You're buying this card to stay as close to the ground as possible and make use of his dribbling. His defending stats are pretty decent. In game, if you like to press from the front, he's going to be a real treat for you. If you like to put your cam on aggressive interceptions, he's also going to be very good. He has 81 interceptions, so it's a nice little added bonus to this card, especially since his pace is very good. It's going to make him a pest defensively, even though you wouldn't really buy this card for that. So overall, what would I rate this Felipe Anderson card? Honestly, I would say he's a 9.25 out of 10. He's a very, very good card. It surprised me how good he was, because when you look at his stats compared to the 88, it is a boost, but it's not an amazing boost. His finishing was better than expected. His pace is amazing. Dribbling, amazing. Passing, very, very good. The only weakness that he has is that he's still a little bit weak and that he can't jump. But everything else on this card, even the defending, is very well-rounded. He could play a multitude of different positions, but like I said, his best position is the cam position, in my opinion. Would I say that he is better than Alessandrini? I would say yes. I'm not sure exactly what it is between the cards, because when you look at their stats, they are very, very similar. But Felipe Anderson just has the extra special sauce, the extra juice. He has a little bit better finishing, a little bit better on the ball, a little bit better passing-wise, a little bit faster in-game. He's just slightly better at every single aspect than Alessandrini, and I would much rather use Felipe Anderson on my team than Alessandrini. Like I said, I can't really fully explain it because their stats are very similar, but Felipe Anderson is definitely better in-game. Is he 300K better? I would say no. If you already have Alessandrini, Onyekuru, or Lozano on your bench, then I would just say don't do this Felipe Anderson SBC. If you already have a special Neymar on your starting lineup, I would say don't do this Felipe Anderson SBC. I would only do this Felipe Anderson SBC if I really needed specifically him for chem, because once again, he is a very, very expensive player for what he's offering you, especially at this stage of FIFA. So that's going to be my Felipe Anderson player review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow, or maybe even later, with another video. But until then, later.